Hello, my name is Angel. I'm a grad student in the Department of Animal and Dairy Science in the Tifton campus. And today I'm going to talk about Tifton 85 as a warm season pasture in the southeast Georgia. As an introduction, we have that the pasture is a really cheap source of feed for the cattle. We know that ruminants are able to utilize the fiber that's in the pastures. So by having this cheap source of feed, we can reduce the cost of production. We know that the biggest and the highest cost in cattle production is the feeding part. So by maintaining a good pasture with a good quality of grass, it can help us to reduce the costs. There are different species that can be utilized during the warm season. Different varieties like the Bermuda grass also can be utilized in the southeast of Georgia during the warm season. So talking about the Bermuda grass, some benefits of it, it's that it can be utilized from spring to the fall. It can be used for a grazing system or for hay production. And in hay production, there's a good yield per acre for hay, being between 5 to 7 tons per acre. Bermuda grass is really resistant to the droughts. It tolerates a closed grazing system. And the types of Bermuda grass is the common seeded, that's seeded, and the hybrids that are commonly sprigged. And the hybrids are some varieties like the Tifton 85. So talking about the Tifton 85 was developed by USDA in Tifton. It's an F1 between a common pasture Bermuda of South Africa and Tifton 68. Tifton 85 has more digestibility and dry matter compared to the coastal Bermuda grass. This is some data that was provided by some trials and experiments done by USDA. Tifton 85 has larger stems and leaves. It has a really good crude protein level, but this variety can be harmed by cold weather. It's less resistant to the cold compared to other varieties of Bermuda grass. Also, this variety requires a good fertility. So here's a table in which it's compared the Tifton 85 in the coastal Bermuda grass. It was provided by the University of Florida. They compare the levels of crude protein digestibility and NDF between 3 to 6 weeks. And the Tifton 85, in each week, it had a better crude protein level, being from 17 up to 20%, and the coastal Bermuda grass from 10 to 17. And also in digestibility percentage and NDF percentage, the Tifton 85, it's better than the coastal Bermuda grass. So we can say that Tifton 85 has a really good nutritional quality and value compared to the coastal. Texas A&M AgriLife Station provided some advices of how to establish the Tifton 85. And first of all, 1 year before or the summer before planting the Tifton 85, it's recommended to destroy the existing perennial grasses with applications of different herbicides. After this, we need to test the soil to see the levels of nutrients that are available in the soil. After 2 weeks of applying the herbicide, it's the seed bed preparation is needed. Tifton 85 prefers warm temperatures, so we need to plant the sprigs during warm temperatures. And also the sprigs, they should not be planted deeper than 3 inches. It's better to do it between 2 to 2.5 inches. When the sprigs begin to appear, it is recommended to apply nitrogen and potassium. And after we plant the Tifton 85 sprigs and we begin to see the first signals of in which they appear above the soil, we need to check for broadleaf competition, and we need to control this with appropriate herbicides. These are the references, and thank you very much.